What's good, everyone? Welcome back to a very special episode of Ginger News. Today I have not one, not two, but three Pocket Pop keychains from the Marvel Studio Spider-Man No Way Home, which is the third installment in the new Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy of films. And he will be continuing on in Phase 4, Phase 5, and so on and so forth. So, with there being three different Spider-Mans, there are three different people that are playing Spider-Man. This is my favourite version of Spider-Man, which is Tobey Maguire. It's the one I grew up with, got a lot of fond memories with it, and yeah, I really liked all three of the films, so that's my personal favourite. The one in the middle is the Amazing Spider-Man, which is Andrew Garfield. Decent portrayal, only got 2 movies. It did get cancelled, the third movie, which was really unfortunate, so that was great to obviously see him return in the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man No Way Home. So yeah, it was good to see both of them back, obviously, in the Spider-Man universe and being canon once again. Tom Holland's Spider-Man, the last one on the right. Cool suit. I like the fact as well, if we look at all three of these Spider-Man figures, there's a couple of key differences, like the eyes, for example. The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is more horizontal. The Amazing Spider-Man has wider eyes. And the Tom Holland Spider-Man, obviously, like the suit itself, because it's an Iron Man spider suit, it fully moves, and you can see more emotion through the eyes, due to you can like make the eyes smaller and bigger, so it kind of reflects like a proper actual eye itself. These are all bobblehead keychains as well. I got these all from eBay, and they all cost £3 each, costing £9, and I was able to get free postage and packaging, which was fantastic. So without further ado, let's have a look at these. All exactly the same on the top. The sides are going to be exactly the same as well. Obviously, if you like Funko, go to www.funko.com to check out their latest and greatest products. And don't forget to download the Funko app as well on the App Store, where you can turn yourself into a Funko Pop figure. So let's open this one up first. Now, I've always said the official way to open up one of these is this way, from the top. You don't want to open them from the bottom. When you open up a Pocket Pop keychain from the bottom, you are going to do more damage to the box itself. So anyways, let's just get this open. There we go. And here he is. Let me show you him as a bobblehead. It says bobblehead. Okay, there's a little bit of movement for the head. Yeah, very cool figure. Iconic Spider-Man pose as well. Very happy with that one. And because they're in these little iconic poses, obviously they're only going to fit in one way, so you have to make sure that you put it back the same way that it came out. Next up, we have Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man. Also, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, who is your favourite Spider-Man? Like I said, mine's Tobey Maguire, but you might be someone who got introduced into Spider-Man over the last couple of years. Maybe you're somebody that loved Andrew Garfield's portrayal, or maybe you like, Miles Morales, or one of the other different variants of Spider-Man that exists out there in the Spider-Verse. Let me know in the comment section down below. The Scarlet Spider is another one of my favorites. Oh, also, if you want to certify that these are all legit, if you look on the top just by here, can you see the branding? It then will tell you. So from the set, this is from Marvel Spider-Man No Way Home SM3 Pocket Pop Keychain T2. And these are all number branded as well, if you can actually see on the packaging, so they all have different numbers. Another way to certify that it's legit. So Andrew Garfield Spider-Man up next. I did forget to say as well, underneath the chin you will have branding. So underneath the chin it does say, I don't know if you can just read that, but it says Marvel 2022. This one doesn't have as much movement as the last one, but I guess it's due to the poses. I love how they all have different poses as well. They're not just in like a generic pose, which is cool, making them feel a bit more unique. Also as well, if you guys want me to do a review of Enter the Spider-Verse, I recently went and watched it. Absolutely fantastic movie, and the villain's pretty funny, to be fair. I don't want to reveal too much, but yeah, if you want me to do a review of the movie in question, then yeah, that's something I can do. Right, I need to get this one back in. There we are. I was gonna say, can't be upside down. He wasn't upside down when he went in. Okay. There we are. And the final one, Tom Holland Spider-Man. So obviously, Tom Holland is kind of lucky to be featured in quite a few different Marvel movies now. You know, from Spider-Man movies to obviously some of the Avenger movies as well. And yeah, he was one of the ones that was confirmed to be, you know, in like Phase 4 and Phase 5. Also, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what has been some of your favourite films from Phase 4 and Phase 5. Quantumania's, I've enjoyed that more than what I thought I would have. Love and Thunder was okay. I don't think it was great, but, you know, it was still a good film nonetheless. So this one is branded as well, say Marvel Spider-Man, No Way Home, SM1, Pocket Pop Keychain, T2. I know that's all abbreviated, but I know exactly what that means. I've opened up enough of these in the time. So we're going to have a look at some of the differences as well with the Spider-Man suits. So, for example, this is the Iron Spider suit. This is why it's got gold on this as well, like the gold spider symbol. This one as well is a bobblehead. You can see has a bit more movement. I think this one has the most movement, then Tom Holland, and then Andrew Garfield. Yeah, iconic pose. So we to look at them all. This is more of a dark sort of blue. And if you look at the Spider-Man symbols as well, all the Spider-Man symbols are completely different, just like the movie variants, which is really cool as well if you're somebody who's seen all of the films and, you know, has a favorite Spider-Man in some way, shape or form. So yeah, another cool one to add into my collection. If I was to rate which one was like my favorite would be this one, but I wish it had as much movement as this one for a bobblehead. Andrew Garfield is a pretty cool figure as well to have. Pocket Pop keychains are great because obviously you can, you know, put them on your keys, you can attach them to many different things. They're cool to collect in a set as well. I want to get some glow in the dark ones just so that I can have like a little display in the dark of like many different Spider-Man eyes. But you know, I thought it was a fantastic movie. Interested to see what Marvel do obviously with Spider-Man now, leading on throughout, you know, the rest of the MCU and the cinematic universe. And yeah, it'd be cool to see some more Spider-Man characters in the future. Don't forget to go and check out the new Spider-Man movie, which is still available to watch in cinemas right now. And yeah, let me know obviously in the comment section down below, out of the film, who is your favorite version of Spider-Man, because you get to see a lot of different versions of Spider-Man. And as a comic book fan, there were even some that I didn't even recognize, and it sparked a lot of very interesting questions and conversations with you know, a lot of my friends who are massively into, you know, the MCU comics and those sorts of things. So yeah, go check it out. Really cool animation, great soundtrack as well. The soundtrack this time features Lil Wayne. Yeah, cool animation, cool art style, a lot of homages, great Easter eggs as well. Pays a lot of respect to Stan Lee and people who came before in you know, Marvel, who've gone on to do great things. But I want you all to let me know in the comment section down below which one out of these Pocket Pop keychains that I've unboxed for today was your favorite and why. And yeah, I'll be sure to be seeing you all in another episode of GNG News very, very soon. Don't forget to go and check out as well all the gameplay videos I put up recently. I've just started playing Infamous Second Son once again, which was a PS4 exclusive, but we're playing it on the PlayStation 5. But anyways, that was the unboxing of the 3 Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home, which is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. But anyways, I'll catch you all in a bit. I just realised these 2 in the wrong box. Okay, that's 1 back in its right box. Do you know what I was going to do? I was going to set these all up so it looked like the meme where the 3 Spider-Man are pointing at each other, but only this one is pointing. So it wouldn't have made a lot of sense. But yeah, check out the film. The only thing I'll confirm is that there's going to be a 3rd Spider-Man movie. That's the only spoiler I'm going to give away. There's going to be a 3rd film. I'm not saying anything about the film. I want you guys to go to the cinema, check it out for yourselves, and let me know what you think of it. Because honestly, I had a lot of fun watching that film. Was very surprised. But not as surprised as I was when I watched the first film, because I didn't know how it was going to actually pan out. You know, whether it was going to be an actual interesting film, whether it's going to be something that you'd actually want to come back and see again. But I did. But anyways, thank you all for watching. See you in a bit. I'm Spider-Man.